Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for December 23rd, 24th, and 25th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If you are new to the channel or if you cross-watch, go down into the description, and this is the introduction. It will be tagged onto all of the videos. I'd like it if you could watch it at least once. But otherwise, if you're cross-watching, new to the channel, you're wondering where is my videos, go down there, click on the timestamp, and it will bring you directly to the video. I'm sorry, the astrological sign part of the videos. Okay. Anyway, little bit quickness. We're going to go through this once more. I did more on the last video about what's going on in the stars. So we really want to remember that we just transitioned into Capricorn. We had winter solstice. And actually today's the 20th that I'm doing these videos. So the 21st is winter solstice, Capricorn season. We have the new moon happening, the new moon in Capricorn on the 23rd. Chiron, the wounded healer, goes direct. And I think he's been retro for quite a while now, so this could bring some healing to us. And of course, the 29th, we have Mercury going retrograde. It will be in Capricorn. We are in Capricorn, so interesting energies with that too. But I talked more about that in the last introduction of the last videos. Okay, so again too, we have the new moon, the 23rd. We're in a very spiritual time right now. We have the Yule, we have Christmas, we have Hanukkah. We have a lot of very positive energy to put forward. Okay, and yes, there's a lot of questions about pagan energies, pagan times, but it's all what we put on this. If we want to put dark energy into this time, then we will receive dark energy. If we want to put light energy and love and good energy into this time, then that's what we're going to be putting into the world. And I will tell you, most people that are on my channel, I would say most, 99.9%, are light workers, they're healers, they're people that are looking for community, and that's what we are. Anyway, so I'm reading for I'm reading for Friday through Sunday. And what I'm going to be doing, because this is my weekend reading, I use my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards. I use my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. I will use my Doreen and Grant Virtue Angels of Abundance cards, and I will use my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. That will be for the main readings. For this, the overlying what the heck is going on in the world readings, I'm going to use my Waite Rider Traditional and my Colette Baron Read the Good Tarot. So let's see what we've got going on with this, what's going on in the world. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself up to higher power. My job is to just deliver the message and try not to get too much in the way of it, and try not to I don't have to understand it. I really don't. Remember, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay? So let's see what we have here. I have infused all the decks with Reiki energy. I have prayed, meditated, and like I said, infused all the decks with Reiki energy. I know that has given them a little bit of a kick. So let's see what we have to do. Reiki is healing energy. It is connecting with higher power. If you want to know a little bit more about it, you can go to my website. I do have some stuff on there about Reiki. I am a Reiki master. This is a really good analogy. Consider yourself the cell phone, and maybe you're on one or two bars. God's source is the energy, is the battery, and I'm the connection. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. Let's see. Reiki can be done in person, and it can be done distance also. But I know that when I was thinking about this earlier, that's why I'm talking about it, that when I started and when I trained in Reiki, and I started putting Reiki into the cards, they really started popping with their messages. So, Holy Spirit, God Source, what do you want to tell us for what's going on for this weekend universally? Let's see what we have. One, anything reversed has a stronger energy. That's how I read them. Court cards have dual energies. So let's see what we have here first. We have the Empress. Now we have it, and numbers have meaning. Numbers have a lot of meaning. So we're going into Mercury retrograde, and it is in Capricorn, an earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, the Pentacles energy, earth energy, money, job, career energy. And Mercury, whenever Mercury goes retrograde, and anything that goes retrograde is trying to fix what might need to be fixed, okay? So Mercury is about communications. It is about electronics. We're always here, don't buy anything electronics wise unless you get a really good warranty on it. Make sure that you can take it back or something like that, because Mercury retrograde really is about undoing what needs to be done. It's also about communications, and a lot of times it is about people from your past coming into your present, okay? When I see the Empress, if you've been following me for a while, when I see the Empress, and it is Mercury retrograde, and even though we're not quite there, we are in the shadow of the retrograde, shadow before and after. When I see the Empress, she is a major arcana. She is, she's always pregnant. She's always expecting. She's always creating. She is always giving. The Empress, again, to me, when I see her and we have Mercury retrograde season upon us, this is a time when she wants to make right a lot of the energies that has been made wrong, okay? Now, we have choices in that. We can choose not to go along with her plans. We can choose not to go along with what she's offering to us. But the Empress is a creator. The Empress is, I do feel like she's the feminine divine. The Empress gives us choices, and it's like, do you like this? Do you like that? So it feels like the weekend there's going to be choices. There's going to be opportunities. There's going to be just positive energy that wants to say, hey, come on, take a look at this, okay? So the Empress wants to create. The Empress wants to give back. The Empress wants to make right things that are made wrong. Now, again, too, it is always our choice. We can say, yeah, let's go along with all of that, okay? Maybe there's some lessons we need to learn, but at the same time we can say, no, I'm okay with my path, and we can just say we would rather do it ourselves than accept the gifts of the divine. But the Empress does want to provide gifts. The Empress does want to provide abundance. Our next card is, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So now, three numbers are important. Celebration, creativity, and the power of 3. Now we have a 10. 10 is transitional energy. You've got the 1, new beginning. 0 is God's source energy. The Wheel of Fortune moves on. The Wheel of Fortune says things have to change. They cannot stay the same. The Empress is saying, I want to provide for you. I want to give to you. Not necessarily provide. I want to provide something wonderful for you, but you have to accept it. The Wheel of Fortune says things are going to move on whether you accept it or not. And I should be saying more the universe accepts it, the world accepts it. This is just things have to move on. Generally speaking, the Wheel of Fortune does move into a better place, and it is also a time of great growth, okay? So again, major arcana energy here. Next card is, here we go with this. This is reversed, we have the Ace of Wands. So Ace is 1, new beginning, again, new start. Wands is our fire energy. Wands or rods, sometimes this is called. It is our fire energy. It is our Leo, Sagittarius, and our Aries. Remember, Jupiter just went into Aries, so this is supposed to be a really powerful Jupiter. This is not just another transition for Jupiter. This is a get things done Jupiter, okay? like I said, passionate, burning, very consuming energy, a new passion, a new place. So what we have here, and should you choose to accept it, the Empress wants to give us something, or the Empress wants to provide the world with something, a positive energy, a positive place. The Wheel of Fortune is saying it's going to happen whether you want it or not, so you might as well go towards the positive because something's going to change. Something has to change. The Ace of Wands is a grand passion, a new journey, something very much, yes, this is what we want, let's go and get it. So this is the universal energy going on here. Let's see what else we might have. So we spoke about earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. We spoke about fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's see what else we have here with our Colette Baron read, the Good Tarot. Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Source, what do we have? What else can we give? What else is going on in the world? What else do we need to be aware of? What else do we need to have our eyes opened to? The world. The world. So this is another major arcana. We go to the 21. 2 is a choice, decision, coming together. 1 again, new beginnings. You add it together, we have a 3 coming on here. The world is okay, so the Fool starts, and the Fool was in the beginning of the last introduction that I did. In the last readings, we had the Fool, if I remember correctly, and that was in the beginning. The world is when the Fool gets through his lessons. The world is saying you've learned what you needed to learn. It's time for you to either, just kind of sit with your lessons for a while, enjoy, just rest up a little bit, or it's time to move on to a new one. But these are lessons learned, and if in many ways there looks like there is a lock there. The lock is there is a lock, and when you put the key in the lock, more is to come. The world is also about wonder. This is a lot of this is like, okay, the things are done, things are finished, things are happening. It's like you've done a great job. But again, the world is, the lessons have been learned. Let's now move on to our next lesson, our next chapter. So, and we do have in 2023, we do have a lot of those, the planetary movements, moving into another place. Pluto, like I said, will be going into, Aquarius. Saturn changes, so there, not right away, but there is this movement of change. There is this change possibility here. So I've talked about I talked about fire, I've talked about earth, I have not talked about cup energy, water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, emotional, spiritual energy. And then we also have our air energy, our sword energy, and that is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Thought processes, making plans, thinking things through, hearing news also. And that, so whenever we're getting sword energy and we're with Mercury retrograde, there's a lot of hearing news. So let's see what we have going on here. Now, I would ask you again, please. So it's an interesting thing. Something big, something major is happening. The energies are very strong. We may not necessarily see these things happening, but they are happening in the skies, in the heavens, if you want to say. There is a major push. There is a major change happening, about to happen. And it is a very passionate new beginning too. Okay, we're going to start the videos, the individual videos in just a moment. But please take time to go down to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. It's amazing when you do that. It really does help. Should you, celebrate holidays, please have a wonderful, happy holiday. I do celebrate Christmas, so Merry Christmas to those that do. I love the Yuletime, traditions also. So just stay safe, be happy, and enjoy your holiday. Thank you. Hello, my Aquariuses, and welcome to Capricorn season. I feel like this is a season for you to get down and dirty and really get, I feel like this is a season where you're going to get down to business, okay? I also feel like this is a season where you're going to clean up a lot of the energies around you that may not necessarily be, be positive for you. Okay, we've got two cards here that have fallen. We've got, okay, the Five of Earth. We've got the Page of Fire. Page's underlying energy is also Earth. So let's see what we've got here. Higher power, what else do you want to say for my Aquarians here? What else do you want to say for my Aquarians? What else? Here we are. Okay, all three of the cards are going to be reversed or are reversed. Let's see where we're at here. So the 5 has some change energy to it. The number is just, it could be positive, it could be negative. It is Earth energy. Like I said, I feel like you need to clean things up. And that could be your budget, that could be your job, that could be your money energy. I just feel like you need to, maybe look and see where you're spending a little bit more money than you should be. Maybe this has been a week or a season where you did again spend a little more money, and you're kind of like, oh, how am I going to pay that bill? How am I going to pay that credit card? Also, to watch your debit or watch your statements to make sure you don't have anything. And again, I'm not a legal person here. I just want to make sure that whatever you're paying for, you received. I feel like you're going to go through a lot of the money, the numbers, and just look and see where you may be able to cut back, because I do feel that there's going to be positive movement for you. It's just I want you to feel a little more secure when you go into whatever this is. So if you're going for a new job, I want you to feel secure with money so that you can then ask for more money. And you ask for more money with a sense of, not a sense of desperation, if that makes sense, okay? It's kind of like, when you're playing the slot machines and you're like, oh, come on, I need it. No. It's easier when you don't need money to get money, okay? Like I said, it's easier to get a job when you have a job. So I'm kind of feeling that sense with this, but I do think that this is a start. This Capricorn season is a start of major cleanup for you. And you're going to get, and actually too, this is right before your season, so it makes sense for that. And you'll start your season in a financially healthier manner, okay? Fears surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. Okay, your next one though is Page of Fire. So here we have the Page. Like I said, Page's underlying energy is Earth, so it's money, job, career again, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Fire energy is our Aries. Jupiter is now in Aries, so there's a big push with this time around. Big push to get things done or to obtain more. Fire is also Leo, Sagittarius. The Page, Pages are enthusiastic. The Pages believe they can do anything. The Page of Fire is even more enthusiastic, and it really is just like, come on, let's get this done. Let's go. You really want to, when I was telling you that it's easier to go after money, easier to go after a job when you don't have that desperate energy. So again, I feel like you need to clean up this part of your finances, your budget, your diet, whatever it is. Clean this up, because then you're going to be really ready to go. And this is going to be kind of in the weekend. This is this weekend energy for you. Now, Pages are also about receiving news. So you could be receiving news about something that's very positive for you financially, job-wise. But again, I want you to have that stability. I want you to really just kind of, look through your finances. You might be called to go on a trip, and you need to make sure that you have room on the credit card or room in the debit or room in the bank account so you can go on that trip. Okay, outgoing, creative, confident, and mischievous. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. So here we go. Last card here, reversed again, is the Two of Water. Oh, this is a very loving card. And, I don't always feel that way with the Two of Water, Two of Cups, but I am feeling that this is a very connected card. So maybe what this is all about is maybe because of This is a, holiday type of weekend. Maybe what you're doing is you're trying to figure out how you can be with loved ones, or, because there's a financial thing going on, there's an excitement going on. And then we have this Two of Water. Two has a crossroads choices, but it's also a coming together. Water is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, emotional energy. It's a love. I feel this is a loving energy. So either someone is going to be supporting you during this time, or you're trying to create, you're trying to move this, you're trying to find the money so that you can be with this other one too. Maybe this is a child, parent, sibling. Maybe it's somebody that's, a loved one, a significant other also. But it's kind of like there is this, I want to be seen, I want to be with you, I want to, love you, I want to be, I just want to enjoy our time together. Again, there's a little worry about, and again, it could be I'm a little worried about how I'm going to get the money to either bring you to me or me to you, okay? But if there's a will, there's definitely a way, okay? So here we go. A relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness. The positive revelation of a conflict. No, the positive resolution of a conflict. I really have to, maybe I just need to clean my glasses. Anyway, let's see what we've got going on. John Holland, higher power. What else is there for our Aquariuses? I really feel like there's a lot of cleaning up of your finances, cleaning up of energies. There's this, I love this. There's a lot of loving energy here too. And like I said, this could be more for the whole Capricorn season. We will see. But if there's a will, there's a way. And my Aquarians, you definitely have the will. Okay, so here we go. Okay. This is the base chakra. This is home, security. This is feeling, like things are in its right place. So one, new beginning, new start. We have a 5-2-1, 1-2-5 energy here. The chakra system, there's lots of chakras all over, but there are 7 that are mainly spoken about. The first one down, a little bit below your belly is considered the root or the chakra. It is your security. It is your sense of safety. It is how you grew up, but it doesn't necessarily mean that per se. This just means, this just feels like everything is coming together. Everything is loved. Everything is right. This feels very home energy. This feels very security energy. Okay. One of the earth energies got this, and I think it might have been Capricorn. So if you have Capricorn in your chart, you may want to cross-watch and see. Okay. Okay, so this is stability. This does bring about stability or uncovering things that have blocked stability. To be perfectly frank, some people's base chakras are not necessarily where they need to be because they had rough childhood. They had a rough beginning of their life, but this does bring about a sense of, like I said, of security. Okay, so here we go here. Let's see, abundance, angels of abundance for my, here we go, for my Aquariuses. What do we have here? And again, so this, like I said, I feel like this is a week, this is a season where you're really going to be focusing on cleaning up the darker energies, the negative energies, okay? Things that are blocking you. But this is so lovely. These are such loving energies here. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Reversed. Bountiful nature. Bountiful nature. Let's see if I can read this now. Spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet. Meditate beneath a tree. Garden. Sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. I like that. Refresh your soul. Refresh your soul. Okay, let's see what we have here. Crystal or energy now for my Aquariuses. Crystal or energy for my Aquariuses. What do we have for my Aquarians? Here we go. Labradorite. Shamanic journeying. Brave. Magical power. Higher awareness. Yes. Well, I love all the stones, so I was going to say I love Labradorite, but I love them all. Anyway, let's see. Let's see what happens this weekend. I am reading all the comments. I'm trying to answer, but it's been, besides the holidays, we've had some weird stuff go on, so just, it will happen. It will happen. Now, my Aquarians, please take the time to do the like, share, subscribe, and click in on the bell for notifications. It really helps. Thank you. As always, though, my Aquarians, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.